Welcome back, everybody. We are doing something a little different today. I am on Kurzot's account. You might have seen him in the live streams or commenting on the YouTube videos. He's letting us use this account to do a champion spotlight, if you will, of Armanz. So Armanz the Magnificent is insane. I feel like when he first came out, we were kind of looking at him as this insane arena stomping control, throwing the sheeps on champion, but come to our surprise, Kurzot has showed me he is insane in all dungeons, and I'm going to show you why. So I am going to let you know these stats are a little late game, but just to see, I mean, crit rate isn't that crazy, but we have 340 accuracy, we got 300 resist, we have 260 speed, and a lot of this seems insane. For me, I couldn't build it on my account. But after talking to Kurzot and going through the champion, he let me know that the goals that you want to shoot for is 225 accuracy and about 240 speed. So if you can hit both of those thresholds, then you pretty much can do this, maybe just a little less, maybe not as insane as this is. But again, we're going to go through all of the dungeons just to show you how insane he really is. Now, I believe we can do every dungeon at stage 20 with this. So we're going to start with Fire Knight. We're going to move to Spider, Ice Golem, Dragon. And then we're even going to go to Doom Tower hard just to show you guys how much insane control he has. Like, people pretty much never get to take a turn. So I'm actually going to start on Fire Knight. We're going to go to stage 20. Now, I will say that he is clearing stage 25 with this same team, but it's not 100% rate, and it's not because of Armanz. It's just some gear with some other champions. So let's go to Fire Knight stage 20. Here's the team, I believe. Let me make sure. Here's the Fire Knight team. And he actually has a team better than this that works, but this seems more realistic. You have the free-to-play champion, and none of these are void, crazy champions, just some easy epics that you can achieve, and this is what we're going to go for. So I'm just going to hit start, and I'm going to let it auto battle. I might switch from times 2 to times 1 just to show you guys, but so I'm going to go to times 1 here. You see his greatest hits. We hit the attack. All the turn meter didn't go away right away, but we're just going to let it run. I think all we really care about is the Fire Knight itself. So we're going to let this run. We're going to go through. And as you see, they still haven't taken a turn yet. And they're pretty much, looks like, oh, there we go. There's one turn. So one of the champions took one turn. That's it. So we're going to go to the second stage and see where it goes from here. Now, I never thought Armanz would be this good. I thought he would be purely for, and as you see, we took some turn meter there. We hit the double stuns, and a lot of them just never get to take a turn. And that's kind of what he does pretty much. He just controls them. They're still double stun. I think one character has been able to attack so far, 2 within the first 2 waves, and that's pretty much it. But we are now going to go to Fire Knight. I'm going to leave this on auto. I will show you some presets later, but the presets are pretty simple. Nothing crazy. So here we go. Now let's see what it looks like when we're actually on the Fire Knight. Does the Fire Knight ever get to take a turn? Does he ever get to bring his shield back up? We'll see. So here we go. And I believe it comes here when we get the, oh, he didn't steal the turn meter. All right, well, let's try again. And we attack again. He's going to go for the destroy max HP. Here we go. Boom. Now we do have pretty high accuracy, so we'll see how often the turn meter gets taken. I feel like 360, 350 accuracy is very, very high. So I'm actually surprised it hasn't hit yet. I know there's a 3% chance for it to fail, so we'll see here. And as you see there, he just took the entire turn meter, just like that. And Fire Knight's just going to keep his shield out. We're going to go through and pretty much probably kill him before he even gets another turn. So maybe we got a little unlucky when it comes to watching him take the turn meter. But as you guys see from there, Fire Knight just never gets to go. He never gets a turn. He had one turn to close his shield, and after that, he pretty much dies. I believe we get another attack here, and We didn't take the turn meter that turn either, so maybe it's not, we just need it to happen once, it looks like, and then we get the kill. So let's go back to the map and let's go to Spider. Now I have seen it work on Spider 20 very well, so let's go for there and start it. And pretty much we're just running these on auto. I mean, it's very simple. Armanz just stops everyone from going. So as you see here, we take the turn meter, we stun every spider. That, I mean, and then you have R-Tac. And as you guys have seen, I put a video out on him on how much damage he does to spider, which is insane. So he's going to do his Dogs of War, big chunk of damage. And as you see, the big spider has not taken one turn yet. The little spiders have also not taken one turn yet. And I believe if it's not this turn, it's the next turn where he pretty much does it again. So here's one attack. I believe next turn he does it. But as you see, none of the spiderlings nor the spider has taken one turn. And as you see, greatest hits, we take all of the turn meter again. We stun all of the spiderlings again. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. No one ever takes a turn on spider and you just clear it through. We'll leave it on the times 2. You see, we do it just a little bit over a minute. Nothing crazy. There's another Dogs of War. But this is insane. The amount of control he has is crazy. And I believe after this, we'll do Ice Golem. I'm going to leave it on auto again, and you guys will see from there. And then we'll do Dragon. And I will say he can't take the turn meter from Dragon. However, he can stun the waves so that no one takes a turn, so that when you get to Dragon, all your champions are alive. And you sweep it that way. As you see, still on the turn meter again, stun every spiderling. It's just insane. And there it is. About 1 minute 37 seconds. So let's go to the next one. Let's go Ice Golems. We'll just clear stage 20 and go from there. But again, Armanz. So here we go. Stun the whole, look, take everyone's turn meter, stun everyone. Pretty much simple. So now you guys are getting all your attacks off, multiple attacks, pretty much 2 free turns of everything. Because once they're unstunned, you know, you get to do all your attacks again before them. So there you go. First wave done. Let's see if they actually get an attack off here. I believe he's running his Armanz at a 2-to-1 ratio. So as you see, Armanz is going to get another turn before they go. Boom. Still all the turn meter again. Stun all the targets. It's insane. Like this if you have Armanz, build him up. This is a game changer for dungeons. For all the waves, it's a game changer for Doom Tower, which I'll show you later. In Doom Tower, pretty much he does the same thing. He stuns everyone. And I believe there's like a couple of super insane, I believe it was like with Rhodos and Siphi, but you get to, again, just stun them all forever and they just never get a turn. So let's see what it looks like here on the actual Ice Golem. Now he's going to get another turn. I believe he steals a turn meter on this turn here. Nope, on the next turn. But he's so fast that like they're finally about to get a turn, and here, or the next turn, geez, my math is terrible, but let's see what happens. So we're gonna push through. We're getting all these brimstone procs. There it is, boom. All the turn meter gone, just like that. And then you pretty much just burn him down from here. He never gets his huge AoE attack where he, re-summons his minions for the most part. As I say that, it just happened, but for the most part, he doesn't get that big attack. And look at that. I mean, has he gotten an attack yet? Like, has he done anything? Like, this is crazy. And as you see here, there's one of the first attacks, maybe 2 attacks total. Just like that, we clear again. And we're clearing in about 1 minute to 2 minutes. So let's go ahead and do Dragon, and then we will push past and do Doom Tower hard. We'll run about 1 level of that. So let's just go. And again, we have other teams that are better, but this is the one that is more realistic. So we do have another one, as you see here, and pretty much this is his hard team but this is like the more realistic team, that the more realistic champion wise, like most people should have some of these champions. There you go. Turn meter taken, stun everyone. And that's pretty much it. Now you'll see on the actual Dragon, we probably can't take all the turn meter, unfortunately, but just getting to the Dragon with everyone full HP, everyone with full everything is just as good. I believe on my team, on my RTAC team, I need certain champions to be alive, so it's a little more RNG heavy, but as you see here, it's super, super consistent. They never get a turn. Now here we will see my voice just cracked. Let's ignore it. Now, I will also say, like, this champion isn't fully booked, and this champion doesn't have any masteries. And look how insane the crowd control is. Look how consistent it is. Like, just imagine if you did book this champion to be able to take that turn meter, I believe, on a 3-turn cooldown instead of 4-turn. That's a big difference. Imagine having the masteries and all the extra damage you would do, the extra accuracy. Like, this champion is insane. I don't think anyone could predict how good he would be in dungeons. I think a lot of people just assumed he would be insane in arena. But as you see, look at this control. Like, no one ever gets to go. Like, this is crazy. So we're going to do one more, I believe, run in Doom Tower after this. And then I'll end the video there just to give you guys this, a taste of what your Armanz could possibly do. So here, and I believe for the presets, pretty much all the presets are take his A3 off, never use it, only use his A1 and A2. And the only other preset is that Artak leads with his HP burn attack and then has his Dogs of War as his number 2 attack. That's pretty much it. But that's it. I mean, look at this. The dragon's no problem. Everyone got here. We got the turn meter. We're just going to be able to knock him down. But, man, crazy, crazy damage. And Dragon 20, just like that, just another dungeon down within, a couple minutes. Looks like he's going to do it in about, say, 2.5 to 3 minutes, which, again, isn't the fastest in the world. But if you run this, while you're taking a shower, while you're cooking dinner, you run this in the background, with your multi-battles, using RSL Helper, etc., then being able to clear Dragon 20 is better than not being able to clear Dragon 20. So here we are. Now I'm going to go to Doom Tower and show you guys. We're just going to push through this stage 13. Here's the team he's running. And this seems a little bit more unrealistic. Double Septimus, you got the Rotos, you got Deliana. Wait, this is not Deliana. This is Duchess. Sorry. You have Duchess, Rotos, you got UDK, you got Septimus. But all we care about is looking at Armanz, and that's all I want to look at. We have auto climb on. I should have took it off, but it's fine. All we care about is him taking all the turn meters, stunning multiple targets. So we got 3 stuns. We took took a lot of the turn meter, and maybe a couple people do get some turns, but for the most part, I mean, even look at the sheep that he gets to place. Insane. And there's Rotos doing what Rotos does, which is insane damage. But all we care about is looking how insane this champion is in pretty much every aspect of the game, it seems. Obviously not clan boss, but even then, his damage and his control is crazy. So there you go. We still more turn meter, stun 2 more targets. Like, a lot of these characters just never get to play the game. So, and there you go. Rotos just going to come in and kill everyone. So here we go. He's going to unstun, loses unkillable. Boom, on to the next wave. Now, if you were to manual this, you could probably set it up to have his turn meter steal better, but there you go. Still everyone's turn meter, stun all the targets. Like, that's what makes it crazy. You're pretty much stealing 2 turns, right? You're stealing 1 turn with all of the turn meter you're stealing, and then you steal their next turn with the stun. So it's pretty much a huge, huge swing for your team. As you see, none of them have still taken an attack yet. And as you see, boom, as right before they can take another attack, they are stunned and lose all their turn meter again. This is crazy. I'm definitely going to be building my Armanz up. And I think because of that, I 100% want his 5-star, 4-star stole from the event. And I'm going to do everything I can to get it because this is crazy. This guy, he's 6-star and ascended, but he has no masteries. He has no books. He has no blessings. This isn't like, imagine how much more he's going to be able to do once you're able to get those few extra things. I mean, look at this. Still in turn meter. We get the sheep target as well. Stunning everyone. Kind of easy to beat these levels when the enemy can never do anything, right? Man, so we're gonna let this run. We're gonna beat this, and as you see, we've shown him in every aspect of the game how he can pretty much carry a lot of your teams to make it through the waves. I know on my team, on my account, I was struggling to get through some waves. This will pretty much save that. And just like that, let's take his turn meter again, stun him again, and we kill him here on the next attack. On the neck, there we go. Boom. Just like that. We'll turn auto climb off. And just like that. And just to show you guys again, we'll type in Armanz to show you. I can't spell. Hello? Wow, what is spelling? As you see here, we have no blessings. We have no books. As you see, 1 out of 1, or 1 out of 5, 1 out of 4, 1 out of 5. No masteries. Just like that. We're just pushing through with just base stats, nothing crazy. But that's all the time I have for you guys today. Consider building your Armanz to clear you through some of those waves to help you out. But as always, guys, until next time, Senpai out.